Oh, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward. Great chance! And that's been levered clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he cuts out the supply. Barella. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say Ben Yedder, Peter. Simply because, and I know he's not one of the biggest names around, but he lives for goals. He thrives on scoring goals. That's what his job is all about. And he's actually very good at it. And I don't think he probably gets the attention that he should have at times. So he's going to be a handful for anybody trying to find where he is in the box.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Bastoni. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Barella. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ben Yedder. Now it's Golovin. Now it's Minamino. And he has been fouled there. Kamara. Looking tidy in possession here. Mkhitaryan. DiMarco. DiMarco going full tilt down the left. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Maripan. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Here's Kamara. It's Ben Yedder. It's Ben Yedder! Goal! Monaco! You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Monaco take the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Thuram. Thuram! And he nearly went all the way.
He almost benefited from some real generosity. No wonder the keeper's going nuts.
Fofana. And it's Ben Yedder. Out to the right. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bastoni. Ben Yedder proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Maripan with the clearance. Vanderson.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Ben Yedder! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Thuram! Sticks it away! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Thuram. Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Into Milan with the corner. They're first. And he's gone looking for safety. Cleared away.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, good, real chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Camera. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, he wasn't going to be fooled. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the second half gets underway.
Inter don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Defenders on the back foot. That's a good run down the left. And here's Alexis Sanchez. This might spell, can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Fofana, and it's played forward. Now it's Golovin, played out to the left flank, hit into the middle, and that has been cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter, and it's Sanchez. Great ball, and he's in, and Martinez! That's a half-decent try.
Martinez certainly could have, and should have made more of that.
Inter Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Caio Henrique has it in a wide position. Di Marco. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And he's there to clear it. And he's forced to go back. And he's lost his man here. Big chance, must be! He's had a shot! He scores! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Monaco can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Good spot, he's seen them. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Monaco were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Oh, he's in! Looking for... He's had a hit! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Çalhanoğlu. Alexis Sanchez. Di Marco providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bastoni. Turns back here, probably the best option. Maripan. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Alexis Sanchez! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Have their second corner now. He can get that clear. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Monaco desperately searching for the winner here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Calhanoglu. And it's Sanchez. Oh, that's a key interception. The final seconds now. Maripan. Caio Henrique. That pass isn't the best. And here's the chance to counter. That is a great pick out. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. And notably, neither side incurred a booking today, and that doesn't happen very often these days. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.